Something terrible just happened for Bitcoin investors, whether you're affected directly or not. One of the safest ways to hold Bitcoin just got hacked. like, we have a lot of people losing a lot of Bitcoin, and it makes you rethink how you should hold Bitcoin in the first place, whether you should hold Bitcoin in the first place, whether you should move it over to ETFs, whether you should hold it even in something like Coinbase or BitFi or, in exchanges just in general. I want to talk about the recent CoinKite exploit, the cold card exploit. I think it was called CoinKite. But yeah, basically there's this cold wallet that got hacked. And this wasn't supposed to be able to happen, but this is something that some people have been foreseeing happening with Bitcoin for a while since AI's gotten much better. And I think it's time for a real discussion on it. It's something that I've been thinking about and talking about with other people for the last day or two. And yeah, it brings up some interesting questions. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos like this. If you want to trade crypto on exchanges, right? You can still check out the links underneath the video in the link tree. You can supercharge your deposit, get up to $2,000 deposit bonus when you start over at BidFi, or there's some bonuses at Ubit, and there's also a 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit at BTCC. Now, Bitcoin, one of the main reasons people hold it is self-custody. It's that you can hold the crypto yourself, and it's untouchable by banks, by by bad actors. It's untouchable from governments, and the problem with that is that's one of the big selling points for Bitcoin, but it's also one of the big things that people mess up. It's kind of like handing someone a firearm and then just being like, okay, well, go figure it out. Like it can be difficult for some people to be able to handle this, because if you don't write down the passphrase or the keys to your wallet, you can lose it. If you don't hold it in the proper way, you can get it stolen from you. If you mistype one letter, you can lose your Bitcoin. So this has been something that I've said for a while. For most people, you should probably just hold ETFs, Bitcoin ETFs instead, because most people don't really, at least the people that I know, aren't holding Bitcoin to be able to flee the country with wealth. Like, maybe that happens from time to time across the world, but the majority of people hold Bitcoin because they want outsized returns. So, some people still self-custody instead. Maybe they got it at a low cost basis. They don't feel like they can sell it and pay taxes on it, or they don't want to, or they just feel safer than putting it into iBit, or maybe they don't want to pay fees. So some people turn to Trezor, Ledger, Cold Card, and unfortunately, Cold Card just got exploited. Now I think this number's up from 38 million. I think it's up over 60 million now because it's over 1,000 Bitcoin. A software bug in this hardware wallet led to the theft of 1,000 Bitcoin. So a lot of people, like, we won't even break down exactly what it is, but a lot of people are wondering how safe is self-custody now. Like, we always knew about wrench attacks, which someone could hold something to your head and say, give me your crypto, but if you don't have it on you, then maybe it's safe, but also you're still in physical harm's way. But now, someone across the world can steal your crypto, even if you thought you did everything right. So is crypto on Trezor safe? Crypto on Ledger safe? Supposedly right now it is, but as AI gets better and better, maybe it becomes less and less safe. That makes Bitcoin in general less attractive to buy, doesn't it? Right? Like, if you know that there's going to be potential hacks, even if you go and buy something like iBit or FBTC, well, other people can still get their crypto hacked. And that makes them probably less likely to have crypto in the first place. Now, I think, that's the thinking. Also, we are in the bottom of a bear market. So this might seem like the worst thing that's ever happened. Well, people also thought money on FTX was safe, or some of the other exchanges that were regulated by US entities. They thought those were safe. That Bitcoin was safe, that crypto was safe. It wasn't. People think cold storage is safe. Maybe it's not as safe as you think if you have single sig wallets. So then you move to multi-sig. More difficult, more hoops to jump through. A lot of people don't want to do it. I know a lot of crypto savvy people that don't even do that. So what's the safest thing you can do right now? Well, honestly, it's probably sell your Bitcoin and put it into IBIT or FBTC or something like that. Now, there are tax implications for that. You have to be careful about how you do it. I think one warning is to never move too quickly. I mean, even if you had a cold card right now, like take a deep breath, go transfer, but like you don't want to rush. Even if you don't have a cold card, most likely you're fine for a while. But I think there's going to be a massive, massive movement from cold storage over to the ETFs. It's going to be really interesting, maybe on Monday or in the next couple of years, how much money, how much Bitcoin flows to the ETFs. And if you're looking for, beta, okay, well, how much does this help BlackRock and Fidelity out as companies? Like maybe you invest in them even more because they're going to have a lot of crypto coming to them. Now, some people are saying, well, that's why I hold my crypto on an exchange. I think you still have to be careful of exchanges, but just keep on the exchanges what you're willing to risk in an exchange, because there are exploits there that happen as well. But yeah, this is a tough time for Bitcoin and for crypto in general because this really sucks for a lot of people. I know there's a lot of fighting in the community. Honestly, apparently I'm not as much of a Bitcoiner as I thought because I had never even heard of cold card. Maybe if I had, I just hadn't, I hadn't thought about it in a long time. But yeah, generally I've stuck to talking about Treasure or Ledger. That's, the two major companies. But apparently, a lot of people are getting threats and hearing terrible things. So just, we'll get through this. Even if you lost money, I know it sucks to hear. I've lost significant amounts of money that I thought was relatively safe. That wasn't. So you'll get through this. It stings, it hurts for a while, but every day is a little bit better, especially after the first week. So just, yeah, we'll get through this as a community. Again, this is bearish for Bitcoin, but also this is a very bear market thing to happen where something that you thought was safe blows up. I would not be surprised to see this take us down lower. I'm kind of surprised we haven't fallen down further right now because Bitcoin's sitting at 63,000. But I've said for a long time, I think we're going to bottom around October, November this year. And this definitely seems like something that could cause it. I think this is something that is maybe a benefit to companies like MicroStrategy. Even though this hurts underlying Bitcoin, it also makes maybe more people think that they need to put money into a treasury company because they don't want to take the risk on themselves. Let me know your thoughts though underneath the video. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. It's a tough day, but yeah, let's get. Just a reminder, this is not financial advice. This is not legal advice. Do your own research. I'm never going to reach out to you either in the comment section or through any other means to try to get you to invest in something that I'm investing in or to send me crypto. Some links underneath the video are affiliate links. I may earn a commission, but this is at no extra cost to you. Of course, do your own due diligence.